All right, folks, welcome back to the Jimmy O Show for the final time in this regular season. Coming in to you following Tulane's Thanksgiving Day game against Memphis. Great atmosphere. Unfortunately, not the result we wanted, which is rare, but it happens from time to time. I'm joined here today with some of the players of the week for that game. But before we get into that, please be sure to check out fearthewavecollective.com. Your subscriptions have been noticed. They're growing fast. It's fantastic. You can subscribe to the site and get the non-free content. This one's free because Jimmy is a man of the people, of course, but lots of stuff for the people behind the paywall there, as well as you can also donate to the collective using that website. So we're here today with our special teams player of the week, Makai Williams. How are we doing today, Makai?
I'm good. It was a good day. We had practice and everything. I felt like everything was good. But can't complain. How about you?
Doing well, man. We of course a man who only needs one name, Big Pat Jenkins. He's on Pat on the screen, but everybody knows who he is. Big Zero. How are we doing today, Pat?
I'm doing good, man. Just had a good day of practice. Just ready for the game.
Yeah. And then Vinny Murphy will be joining us. I was joking with these guys earlier. Vinny is one of our elder statesmen. He moves a little slowly, so it might take him a little while. Like other senior citizens might struggle with the technology. I don't know. We'll see what it takes to get Vinny in here, but he's coming. Yeah, guys. So look, I don't even really want to talk about what happened on Thursday. I mean, it was fun from a fan standpoint. Up to the way the game went, but it happens when you don't play your best game. You're not as clean as you used to be, and things happen. But really, what I want to look forward to is this conference championship. When we talk about our goals in this season, and Green Wave Man's popping in, he says he's proud of you guys and what y'all have accomplished so far this year. Keep pushing and kick Army's butt. Hey, Green Wave Man, when you kick him butt, it's two T's, not one, but that's okay. He says he loves you, Pat Mackay. And Vinny. Okay, there's Vinny. Vinny's in there. Vinny's in a dark room. We got him online. Man, so let's talk about Army, right? Like a couple things. There's Vinny. How we doing today, Vin?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing well, man. Watching this Sunday night football game, it's Buffalo, New York, snow all over the field. Y'all happen to be checking that out?
Yeah.
Nah,
not again right now.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, the forecast on Friday is supposed to be, I don't think it calls for any snow or anything like that. It will be a little cool. Vinny, I think you that doesn't bother you at all. I think you probably enjoy the fact that the temperatures are below 40.
Oh,
projected
yeah. I
on
like the
Friday.
cold. Absolutely.
Yeah. Keep you cool, man. You sweat less, this whole thing. I got two linemen on this call, so it's all good. But yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna have that snow, but certainly gonna be cold. Watch some of Army play. I've seen them play a couple times this season. Watch some of that on Saturday. They do what they do. And Pat, particularly, I guess I'll start with you. First thing that jumps out when I watch them, I mean, first thing's probably just the savviness and sort of skill that the quarterback has. He's the engine of that thing. But beyond that, I feel like their offensive line is a really strong offensive line. It kind of maybe not as athletic as our group across the front, but in terms of their ability to block for the run, kind of reminds me of our group in terms of their skill level. They're a really talented group up front, huh?
Yeah, they're a good group up front. They're gonna do their job. They're gonna play through the whistle. They're gonna be very savvy, as you said. So we just getting ready for that, having a good week of practice and just being prepared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I guess that's what kind of jumps out. Now, the other thing that jumps out is the UTSA's quarterback never met triple coverage. He didn't like to throw it up into. I don't know. It's like that. You're in control of this game. Take your time.
That's what I'm saying.
He's 3-3, but Makai. I know sometimes as a special teams ace, on all of our core teams, sometimes it gets a little boring with this crew, man. We usually kick in the kickoffs out for touchbacks, and then Will Carroll doesn't allow too many returns. We don't punt that much to begin with because Vinny and the boys do their job. But look, this is a special teams type of game coming up.
It is for sure. And I mean, just like you said, people doing their job, and that's really all you can ask for, especially when you go and get a team like this. So whether it's kicking it through the back of the end zone or punting or punt return or, kickoff return, all you just got to do is do your job. And, we have lethal people back there like Ray, Dante. But no, you nailed it on the head. Just got to do your job.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, it was funny watching Ray on one of those returns Thursday night. I happened to be standing by Macon Clark, who I hadn't really watched much of the game with Macon. Y'all remember Macon?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Damn, Ray's fast." I'm like, "Yeah, man,
Yeah.
Ray can move for sure."
Yeah, he's fast. He's super fast.
But Vin, you look at Army, sort of how they want to approach the game. They kind of, I guess you tell us. You tell us what you see, in terms of their philosophy, how they try to attack a team like Tulane.
I think they're very athletic front and athletic defense actually all over. They rotate all their guys. They like to stay fresh. If you watch the film, they're all going to the ball. They're well coached. By watching you can tell they're well disciplined. Against us, I think for us this week, if you look back against Memphis, we struggled a little bit with running and throwing a little bit. I think for us, if we get that run game going, I think it's gonna be a good game for us up front, especially. It's gonna be good for the offense for sure.
Yeah, they not to talk too much about it, but I'd imagine they're going to want to do kind of what Memphis did. I mean, Memphis was the first team that kind of made us one-dimensional, right? Like, I mean, for the most part, we've been able to do, lead with the run, control the run game, and then beat people with play action. Memphis really kind of did a good job, whether it was aggressive. I think their back end was really aggressive coming downhill, and that's, I mean, we had a number of big shot plays in passing game as a result. But I suspect Army's going to want to do a lot of the same thing. They're going to want to kind of see if they can limit the run game and make us one dimensional. I think you put your finger on it in terms of beating an academy, just like with Navy we talked about on this show and elsewhere. The big advantage these guys tend to have when they play most teams in college football is that they got a discipline and toughness advantage against a lot of opponents. Against Tulane, however, I'd like to think that we take that advantage away. Certainly we saw that against Navy, where I thought we were the tougher, more disciplined team throughout the afternoon. I mean, is that really kind of the key? You got to match their discipline, match their toughness, and let your athletes win the game, be the difference in the game.
I think, coming from a personal standpoint, I think, we respect it, but I don't think that's like a worry for us at all. Like with Army, the thing with Memphis was, Memphis was a big, drop back cover 8 team. They would bring 3 down rushers every time. They would drop everybody back in the box and the safeties and everybody. Army's more of a team. They're going to come at you. They're going to try to bring, pressures, whatever it is, disguise, different looks to try to get you off, whether it be mic points or IDs and stuff like that. So, like I said, they're a respectable group. They're a good team. They are, but end of the day, I don't think we're worried really about that. I think we're more worried about just doing our job, staying on task and going to get a championship, to be honest.
Right. It's kind of more about us than them, right? I mean, at the end of the day, we play our game and let them try to play with that. Pat, Bryson Dale, a pretty special guy. We asked about the offensive line, but the thing that drove me crazy watching them play, obviously we had a vested interest. I wanted to host it. I wanted y'all to have one more game at Ullman for you two of you that are in your last game, regular season game here. Where they drive you crazy is I thought UTSA was on point first, second down to get them in 3rd and long, and then make it 4th and 1, 4th and 2, 4th and 3. It's sort of like that 3rd down play where they don't quite get the chains, but they get enough that they get in that go zone for that just happen over and over and again. What's sort of if there's one key, 2 keys, whatever it is, what's sort of the key to getting Army off the field, getting the ball back to the offense?
A lot of making plays in the backfield. TFLs, getting them off track, making them they're having them getting 3rd and long situations. So that's going to be the key. getting them off track. You know, getting them in when they have to pass the ball. So that's gonna be the key this week.
Mm-hmm. Make them pass. Make them pass when you know they're passing, right? Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. They like to sneak you with the
Yeah.
with the play action when in a run spot. But if you can
Yeah.
make them pass when you know it's coming, you gotta feel good about our ability to get home and an ability of our guys to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good, man. I get it, and look, man, total confidence in you guys. I'm dying inside. I'm dying. You know, the my life and my real life. You know, I got a real job that requires me to entertain clients and all this other kind of stuff. And I got like one of my two biggest clients. I got a lunch that day in Baton Rouge. So there's no way I can. There's no way I can make the trip, and it's killing me. But believe me, I'll be. You know, Arada's gone, and I'll be with y'all in spirit for sure. Soaking in every play. Can't wait to watch y'all play on Friday, guys.
Yes,
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man. Thank y'all for coming on.
Thank you.
There's my guys. Got Chase, Lucas. What's going on, man?
What's up, doing?
Good, man. Good. And we got one more coming on. We got Walker, I believe it is. Hold on. Walker, yeah. Waiting on Walker special teams. That's all right. We can get started. And Walker can just join us when he gets a chance, man. Look, I'm gonna make you feel real good. We're not gonna talk at all about Thanksgiving, other than I hope you guys, were able to enjoy your turkey and stuffing and pumpkin pie and all that stuff at some time. Obviously, you had business to take care of on Thursday, but you were able to get it at some other point in the weekend. Did you get a good Thanksgiving meal in?
Yeah, we actually ate before the game with the team on Thursday, so we got a good meal and they gave us a meal. It was great. So they took care of us.
Yeah. Well, man, yeah. Chase, how about you, man? You just team meal, or were you able to get with some family? I know you coming all the way from Florida, right? So,
nah, I didn't really be able to catch some family because the game. But we ate good before the game. It wasn't like home cooking on Thanksgiving, but we ate good.
nah. Hey, look, we did it right with a lot of the player parents in the quad. It's amazing what these people came up with in terms of a menu. It was an impressive spread. But that's all we got to talk about for Thanksgiving. Disappointing result. You guys, congrats for your work in the week getting the boys ready. Unfortunately, game didn't turn out the way we wanted. But looking kind of forward, this is it, right? Like when we talk about goals for the season, one was win the state, the next one was win the conference, right? And so here it is, an opportunity to go up to New York, play in a hostile environment, and take on the hardware, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yes.
Y'all put in a lot of work. Y'all put in a lot of work for this opportunity, right? Like, it's the season's full of peaks and valleys, but it's kind of like all right there in front of us in terms of winning a conference championship. Look, third straight conference championship game appearance. Winning 2 out of 3 sounds a whole lot better than winning 1 out of 3. Lucas, you've been around for all of them, I believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I'd like to see you get I don't know, between the bowls and the conference championships, you could be at 5, right, or something like that for the last 3 years. So you won for the thumb. So we got to make sure we give you that Brady look.
No, that's the goal, and we're excited to go have an opportunity to go do that.
Yep. Chase, what's it been like year one in the program, man? Feel like you got your feet under you? You're a grizzled New Orleans veteran at this point, or what?
Something like that. I'm getting the hang of it. It's been a good year, just learning, opportunity to grow and getting the feel of this college football. For the first year, just can't wait to see how it turns out for the rest of the season and further.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Both you and Lucas, I think, third time each, I believe, this year as a job taker of the week, man. Y'all putting in some serious work on a consistent basis, sort of early, middle, and end of the year. That's to be commended for sure. So no, look, we can't. We need every person on our team doing their job, you know, whatever that job might be, everybody's got to do that job at a high level in order to have the type of success we're having. And then we joined Walker Davis was able to join us, our special teams player of the week. How you doing, Walker?
Doing good. How about you?
Good, man. Good to have a new face on the Jimmy O show, man.
Yes, sir.
These guys like to hog all the spotlight. Walker, tell us a little bit about your like in terms of you were a special teams job taker of the week. What were you simulating? What were you doing on the special teams front last week?
I pretty much just kind of been doing the same thing week in, week out. I kind of talked to Jihad, the assistant special teams coach, recently just about some extra involvement and stuff that I could do. And he's been helping me out with a couple meetings here on there, just one-on-one, just kind of like learning the formations that we run, because there's a lot more behind the scenes than just like people, you know, give credit for special teams. And like you think they're just, you know, run down and tackle the guys. There's a lot more that goes into it than just, you know, what you see on TV. So, but yeah, just kind of doing extra meetings, and then I'm glad to be here. So it's my first time. So yeah.
Yeah, man. What about Army? You know, from a special team standpoint, like sort of what sort of unique challenges, if any, do they present? You know, it's like sort of what's the strength of their special teams game?
Right now, the only thing difference-wise that I can see that's really standing out is kind of their kickoff return unit does a serious kind of swoop alignment that everyone's kind of pushing out towards the boundary, and then they're doing, you know, 55 down the middle. So, but other than that, it seems kind of standard to what we've played. Coach Mack's fired up, and I think we're going to go down there and win. So, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. So the how's that work? Like I'm trying to remember. I don't remember the coldest game I played. And we went up there, but it was like Syracuse. It was in the dome, you know, so it wasn't that cold. It was early in the season anyway. Rutgers, like in October, that wasn't that cold. Like as far as the kickoffs, right? Like you know, typically we don't give up a lot of returns because it's usually a touchback. I imagine though with the colder temps, you know, ball's harder, you know, molecules are compressed. You know, I don't know if that leads to longer kicks or shorter, but I guess probably going to be wind driven. You know, whether or not we are more active in the special teams game this week. You know, obviously, I think just the elements add a degree of difficulty to the specialists at least, and I would think that carries over in terms of block opportunities, return opportunities. So I don't know, man. You know, what time? Like, so we leave. I guess we're traveling on Thursday, playing Friday. That's the plan. God, it seems like and y'all put in work yesterday. You put in work. Today's Sunday, and y'all did y'all have a full practice this week? I mean, today.
Yes, we did. Regular Monday practice.
Today was the Monday practice. Got it. Yeah, man. So it's coming fast. 8-day turnaround on that then. Yeah, well, look, you know, I don't know. I don't know that I'm too nervous about this one. I mean, I respect Army. Think they've had a great season and all that, but at the same time, man, I got a lot of trust in you guys. Doing what you got to do to sort of see this thing through, get to the finish line, and I think we're the better team. So, you know, just once again, thank you all for all you do for the squad, and you know, hopefully we get some special shows on bowl season and get to celebrate a little bit with another conference championship. How's that sound?
It's gonna be great.
That's great.
All right, guys. Well, thank y'all for joining me on the Jimmy O Show. That'll do it for this segment, and I'll do it for this episode. Jimmy O Show. We were a little earlier in the week due to the Friday kickoff and all that. So we appreciate everybody tuning in and checking us out. Once again, please be sure to check out our collective at fearthewavecollective.com. You can also buy merchandise there, get your subscriptions in place, get your donations in place. It's 30 days left to get your year-end donations. We'll be happy to help any Tulane donors that need that tax help. We can help you walk through that and how you can help out and help out these great student athletes while you're at it. Till next time, folks, this is Jimmy O signing off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.